you all doing today? So, my throat is finally well enough so I can stream. Let me put the music a bit down. As I was saying, my throat is finally back. Not fully though. But hey, it's well enough to stream, at least. I actually love that. I love the Cave Johnson type of intro. Not gonna lie. Oh no, I'm not overdoing it. Trust me, I'm not overdoing anything right here. I am currently well enough to do all of this. If not, I would probably postpone any stream to get myself better, because you should overdo it. I am overdoing up to a point where I know it's unhealthy. If it gets unhealthy, I'm taking a break, which is what happened last week. Yeah, it's weird because the music is at a low volume. It's funny. I feel like the Green Goblin mask right now. I think everyone who has been through that thing at some point in their life. Hi there. Oh, forgot about the chat. Whoops. Also, I need to get the... Oh, it's something from YouTube, it seems. It's something new. I haven't got too much into it. I forgot about the chat, though. Let me do the chat thingy real quick. Pop out chat. Live chat. Copy link. YouTube chat. There we go. And video to... Oh, there we go. Hi. Oh, I still have the Homestuck thingies. Oopsie. It's a bit hard to scroll right now because my mouse seems to have its scroll fucked up again. Homestuck. There we go. And I have the... Yeah, it's just a leaderboard thingy. I don't know how to disable it. I've been looking through it. Let me find the D over here. D, by the way, hi. Chat can hear you.
Oh, no.
I cannot find you though. Where the heck are you? There we go.
Where am I? Gee, I wonder.
Yeah. Hope you're not cutting off too much of the chat if you stay there. Oh well.
Hopefully not. I mean, it doesn't look too bad.
It doesn't look too bad, yeah.
Yeah, if not, you could always just put me on your shoulder.
You know, that's not a bad idea. I'm gonna have to make you smaller though.
Hmm. A small price you're gonna have to pay, but it'll be lore accurate.
Not that lore accurate, you know.
Not that lore accurate, but like still a little lore accurate.
Anyway, Interloper. Do you remember what episode we were at last? Good lord, it's Ed.
It's Ed. Fuck. What episode were we at?
I forgot. But I'm sure I can find it. Give me a second.
Yeah, I'm also scrolling through the YouTube.
Let's see. Do I need to close a lot of stuff in here? Come on. I forgot I kept my PC open before I left for class. Funny enough.
I think we were
Oh,
on
not this one? Oh, it's this
maybe
one.
7. I think we were on 7 because I think we remember we watched the 4-minute video.
Interloper. Let's see. Where is the playlist? I think Anomedy has the playlist already.
Yeah. Also, sorry if I seem really out of it. I have work. I had work today.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Let's see. Um, I know we had the quick one, so we are at 7.
Yeah, because we ended it off at 7.
Okay, let me see. Is it this one? It's not. Um, which one did I stream last time? YouTube. I think it was YouTube directly. Huh. No, D doesn't have work every day, just in the weekends.
No. Yeah, unfortunately, my work situation is kind of ugh.
Ugh.
So, but next week, I have an
You're.
appointment
Oh?
for my fingerprints.
Ooh.
So hopefully, with that, I can apply more to be a substitute teacher, and yeah, hopefully I'll get one either better payment or two better job. Or three, both. That'd be so awesome and so cool.
So let me check. Is it display capture? It is display capture. There we go. Now I
Hell
just
yeah.
full screen it, I think.
I believe so.
No, it was not display capture. Now that I remember, it was the opera capture. No, just give me a bit. Just give me a bit. I got this.
Take your time.
YouTube. Okay, and visible, and just make it full screen again. That should do it. Yes, we're closer to 2050 than
Oh, don't
2000.
say that. Don't fucking say that.
I mean, I already accepted that. I'm fine with it.
Ugh.
Ugh. Okay. D, you need a stream.
Yes, please. Thank you.
So, right. Without any further ado, I forgot to get to episode 7.
Nice, good job. So it triggers my mortality. It's insane, but so true.
Okay. It's time to begin the Interloper part 2 of the stream. Funny enough, just an FYI, after all of this is done, I'm going to make like an actual video series getting into all of the Interloper detail by detail.
Ooh.
It's mortality, Stefan, not morality.
Morality. There's a difference. There's a heavy difference between mortality and morality.
There is.
You have no idea what you're looking at here.
A Project Skybox presentation. Interloper
It's
following
important
the
that you
light.
understand the full story of how we got to this. So allow me to explain. This will be our 7th investigation. For
Brief
this
history.
story, we really need to start at the beginning.
I don't need to read.
Source, the engine of games like Team Fortress 2 and Half-Life 2, was launched to the
Its
public
ass does
in
not need to
2004.
read.
Source was actually a successor engine to something called Gold Source. If you're not familiar, this is the engine of games like Half-Life and the original Counter-Strike. And it's also a successor to the Quake 2 engine, known for games such as Quake 2 and Daikatana. The key takeaway here, Source isn't just a single runtime environment. It's part of a long lineage of various other game engines sitting snugly between Gold Source and Source 2. I think it's important that we define specifically what a game engine is. A game is nothing more than a concept, a set of rules, a win condition, maybe a test of skill, or maybe an objective to complete. Video games are games that run on computers. Computers require a discrete software environment to properly manage rules and render a computer game to the players. To put it more simply, games need an internal structure, a skeleton. We would call this a game engine. As games over the years became more and more ambitious, the game engine similarly grew in complexity to power them. And one such ambitious project was Half-Life 2. Time can make this topic fairly foggy, even for a game as popular as Half-Life 2. But the raw ambition behind this game was truly something else for its time. Half-Life 2 was set to take place in a massive, dynamic, photorealistic world, fully dynamic, nuanced, and immersive. And to fulfill this ambition, the Source engine was developed, as Gold Source was not complex enough to support this vision as it was. Source needed to be more than a simple box of rules. Graphically and mechanically, it was designed as a platform to emulate all the detail and nuance of real life, in order to host an enormous dynamic sci-fi world that can run on your home computer.
So with characters who react emotionally and are so expressive, we need a world that's similarly flexible and interactive. The world of Half-Life 2 is very dynamic. Any surface can have its displacement map altered dynamically along with its collision hull. The graphics of the Source engine are based around shaders, the same approach used to render movies like Toy Story and Monsters Inc. The Source engine gives us capabilities in 4 main areas: believable and realistic human beings, graphics that were previously impossible outside a Hollywood movie studio, an integrated materials and physics system that create an unprecedented level of interactivity, and artificial intelligence that welds all these things together into an experience gamers have never had before.
But obviously, this isn't how the story went in the end.
And try to answer every possible question you might have left unvoiced.
Because no matter how lofty the goal or motivated the team, 2001 technology is only capable of so much until it reaches a hard limit. A picture like this is photorealistic, until it's not. And this is exactly what happened with Half-Life 2. The ambition was too big for the game, and more importantly, the engine. And as the shortcomings of technology became clear, the game became trapped, in a way. Unable to breathe freely as it was originally intended to. The engine that was originally to bring this world to life became more like a prison, bound by limitation. These worlds simply don't have the required power to become truly dynamic. They were static, merely giving off the illusion of something more. An illusion that can quickly be broken. Source released in 2004, launching with Half-Life 2. And despite its shortcomings, it's lived on as somewhat of an enigma in its own special way. Source was, by no means, a failure, and its place as a huge technological leap in immersion is not to be understated. And even though it has been succeeded by Source 2, it still retains a legacy unlike most other game engines. Not to mention its various mysteries. Bringing us to Interloper. You're probably still wondering what this has to do with these colorful squares, or Interloper. But trust us, it's better that we lay this out now before getting into that. On Interloper 5, we made probably one of the biggest breakthroughs in the entire investigation. A giant interconnected world running inside of Source. The 5th investigation also pushed us to our reasonable limits, requiring us to reach out to you, the public, for suggestions on how best to continue. In an email, we received a suggestion to use Gary's mod, and construct collisionless floating vehicles equipped with cameras and thrusters, sending them out into the void to travel autonomously.
Hey, I discovered something crazy. Okay, check this out. You're not gonna believe this. When I was doing a test just a few minutes ago, I made the mistake of pushing numpad 2. Now, we were using numpad 2 for a probe, right? Well, I was doing this in Counter-Strike, but I pushed numpad 2. Where did I go? I think they're still out there. Like, I think even though we're not watching them, I think we can still look at them. Now that's pretty crazy. That gives
This means that with one runtime of Gary's mod, we effectively gain access to 16 probes traveling on their own, making exploration virtually effortless. There was also a suggestion to use a specialized program to brute force extract the game data directly out of Portal RTX. It did have some success, but it was only able to extract data from the region directly around the viewpoint. We will be using this to further explore void sites found by our probes. Now, one of the biggest suggestions came to us regarding the Ida Mona situation. Specifically, regarding these coordinates and this map. Even after talking with the Ida Mona archivist, we can't seem to find any leads on this coordinate, what it means, or how it should be interpreted. But looking back on the archived uploads did point us to an important clue. This map, from Weird Crash on TF2. Without context, this image doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but you can clearly make out a trajectory in a TF2 map called CP Steel. Some of you suggested going in this direction, so we gave it a look in the demo void. And, to our surprise, it didn't take long until we found a structure. We found quite a lot of structures in the demo void, but oddly enough, never enclosed cubes. And never this close to an established map structure like CP Steel. Diving into the cube reveals something very interesting. The placements of objects here and the text all seem to indicate that someone had specifically placed this here. Likewise, this small formation in the center seems very interesting. So, we decided to get the Portal RTX player pawn into this room, to see if it had any special properties. Here are the results of the experiment.
I love what I'm seeing in chat.
Sandwich.
Crash.
Those of you with knowledge of Source will know what this is. This is a program that comes with the Source engine called VRAD. When this error came into contact with us, it caused VRAD to run, then close the game. On its own, this is actually not that remarkable. We've seen hundreds of these throughout the investigation. Well, that's what we thought for a while. But a few hours later, things got very interesting while we were performing another test on Construct.
In there from launch, you know, the whole water system has always kind of been kind of contentious. You know, same with ladders. They just never work. Wait, what the hell? Did you see that? No, look at my stream. Look. What the Wasn't that the thing from yesterday?
I think we need a pause here.
Yeah.
So, Moy, you kind of missed the last stream. So I'm about to explain what we're seeing here.
More dumb.
So, mainly what we're seeing here is the Interloper series as a whole. We are in episode 7. I'm joking. This is not lore dump. Basically, what the Interloper is some kind of command that lets you record special demos that, once played, give out different outputs, being from type 1 to type 5. Them being just random movements to teleportation to an actual demo of someone trying to solve a puzzle or kill some enemies. Now my question is, do you know the Half-Life series? Do you know Source Engine? Do you know anything from Valve? Any game? Like Team Fortress or Counter-Strike, that's also a name. Portal. Day of Defeat, I think that's also a game in Source. Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, these games are all made on the same engine. So basically, if it's in the same engine and you have this weird. Okay, that's good. So you have this weird command that you usually don't have access to, which is not even in the game, basically. The interloper command is available at some point or through multiple ways of cheating your way into getting access to it, like not actually enabling cheats. Like, it's harder than that. At first, it was on the specific day when a graffiti was visible in Half-Life on a specific map. And it was available for like 6 hours, if I remember correctly, though I might be wrong on that one.
Either way, it was like a limited amount of time.
It was a limited amount of time in which you had to record as many demos and play them, and at some point you would have like these hyper realistic VR like movements that a demo that you just recorded but did basically no such thing as doing VR movement were playing, and then they would end with the Umbrella Man, so called by the community, which is a completely black sprite of a human being with white eyes, and of course an umbrella holding on top of his head, basically. And
Those scaries, man.
it comes to that character and basically just crashes the game completely if you're playing the demo. So yeah, that's what's the interloper basically. There's a lot of stuff that I left behind, a lot of lore. What the? I misspelled lore. How can I misspell lore?
You even said?
Anyway, I would recommend going into the first part, even if it's after this stream, because right now it's explaining a lot of stuff that happened before all of this without getting into too much lore, because a lot of things were explained before, and it's only explaining what didn't have an answer and what was discovered after as well. So it's not bad to watch this part of a stream as well, but I would recommend when you have the time to at least listen, because I'm also reading in that other stream if there's only text. I would recommend at least listening to my other stream when you have the time, if you're interested into this. Or you can wait for my episode, which I'm about to start recording real soon because my voice is back healthy enough. You can wait for my video to come out where I will actually explain the investigation completely. Enough babbling. Let's get back into this.
No, today. Did it follow us? All the way from CP Steel?
Yes.
How is that even possible?
No.
Dude, what? What is that thing? And why VRAD?
Remember at the start of this presentation when I went over the history and intention behind Source? Well, VRAD is an integral part of that story. Immersive, photorealistic worlds heavily rely on lighting to convey a believable setting. But light is an incredibly complex mechanism in the real world. Light rays bounce around the world, filling the space with an untold amount of information. And for every ray in any given scene, they need to be calculated and recalculated on every single frame. This level of work is very complex, even for modern home computers, let alone computers from 2004. So Source needed a better, faster solution. VRAD is, in simplest terms, a ray tracing algorithm for Source. Here's how it works. Your map starts out like this, a flat digital void, where every surface is broken down into a set number of grid squares. When you're ready to build your source map, two programs called VBSP and VViz begin constructing the game world and saving it to a file. After which, VRAD is executed to create the lighting. The map surfaces are broken up into a series of patches, and calculations are performed to figure out their level of illumination based on the light sources of the game world, for every grid square in the level. These patches are then combined with the underlying textures. The end result is then compiled into the final BSP file, completing the process. However, since this process is only run once, this is merely a snapshot of the lighting information. For example, if we move this cube, you can actually see the facade begin to fall apart, because this light isn't actually light. It's more akin to a painting or a photograph, giving off the feeling of a fully lit world. So even though this looks like a world full of light, it's actually an illusion, just a facade, an approximation of reality. Remember, this is all a vast oversimplification, but it does help us understand what is happening here. First, where is the lighting information coming from here? And importantly, where is the data being saved? Well, we can figure out one of these answers by looking in the command log left behind by VRAD. And we can see that it's trying to save this new lighting data to a file called v_test.bsp. This file doesn't exist, not on the interloping machine. But what if we put one here, to capture this data ourselves?
Oh, polygons.
Our test was a success, and we managed to capture lighting information. But it still doesn't really answer our biggest outstanding question. Where does this data come from? Because of the way this data is generated, there's no simple method to really capture it in the middle of this process, except by tricking it into calculating on our map. To put it simply, we can't capture the paint while it's falling. We can only put a canvas down underneath and see what it looks like after the splash. But is it even possible to extrapolate where this light is coming from using only our map? This is a problem that took us weeks to solve, and the solution required looking all the way back at the very beginning of Source. A facade of a real, breathing world. Light on source maps is generated using the same principles as light in the real world. And light in the real world can be captured, like a photograph. Here's how. First, construct a box. Make all of the materials black except a single side. Make sure this is a bright, reflective color. Then, on the opposite side, cut a small hole in the center of the wall. This is called a pinhole camera. In theory, light coming from this direction should bounce into the hole and scatter across the reflective pane. And this reflection should help us separate out each and every light source entering our box, giving us a full view or photo of the world in front of it, the world we can't see. After assigning this to our v-test map, we waited for the error to activate the calculation. And here's the result.
Error incoming.
Error.
Don't see it? Let
No.
me make it more obvious. Indeed, this is GM Construct. Not only that, but it's also from where we were standing before the error collided with us. We can reproduce this experiment to confirm our hypothesis.
Yeah, it is. Oh shit, that's my cue. That's my data. That is like data really
job.
come from the demo void and not the game. To find out, we decided to image the void sites. Site 1, 2 Fort Follower Demo Void. Site 6, Construct Archie's Demo Void.
This error is finally giving us a view into what this demo void really looks like. Underneath the desolate gray world we can usually see, there's a real, vibrant world underneath. A world completely unseen, but nonetheless, it's there. And we can really see what it looks like.
No, it's all blurry. I need my glasses.
This development is in large part
Real.
thanks to you all
I
for
have
giving us
none.
these suggestions and helping us investigate. There were many other suggestions sent to us, many of which we've kept saddled for the next time the Umbrella Man appears again.
November 1st, 2023. Ravencheck.exe. That's new. Oh, here it is, Moy. Oh, it's not there.
We've been checking every day since
Oh, shit.
November began.
December then. Not there.
And as soon as we see it, we'll be ready.
Let's check one more thing. No clue, Stefan. Error incoming? Hi.
No error.
Result.
Oh.
If it's really still there.
Quick edit.
Oh shit.
While editing this video, I needed to grab an image of the Archie's site. We have a probe in this location. So I decided to generate a new image. Where did this new object come from? I decided to try taking more images from the same location. And I saw this. Oh.
Ooh.
They are moving, disappearing, and appearing as well. I have no idea what I'm looking at. There's more to this invisible world than we thought. Created by Anamade.
Yeah.
Okay, so while we are still here, we got a bit of information regarding the source engine, how it works, which is a welcome sight for people that don't know, and probably too much information for people that don't have too much knowledge about source and about game engines. It's interesting that they found a way to actually see the colors of the sites that they investigated and found in hot dog, taco, hamburger, taco,
What?
TV man, taco hamburger.
Hot dog, taco, hamburger. That,
Are you hungry?
like, is that dinner tonight?
Hot dog,
Because that sounds really
taco, hamburger.
insane.
I'm
That sounds
scared
really
of
insane.
that.
Hot dog, taco, hamburger.
I'm scared of that. No. I didn't even want to think about that. Anyway. You only got 3 things on this menu?
What menu?
What menu? Anyway, I'm not gonna get into too much details for now. That's gonna be the video that I'm gonna be doing. But as a small thing, we did learn that we can capture the light to see the colors, which is good. Though I'm not sure how that's gonna help us in the future. And that error is moving just like the interloper.
Very life, right? Like, wow, I can't fucking speak.
No, it's
Very
fine.
lifelike.
It's fine.
I had a day.
I cannot speak either, it seems.
English is my first language, and yet I can't speak it.
Have never seen a Kirby show thingy. So yeah, let's move on to the next episode. The Tuesday incident.
Oh. Tuesday.
Last night, something very weird happened. Hi, that's the interloper.
Hello.
No, the Umbrella Man graffiti, my bad.
Umbrella Man.
And I'm still not sure why. Some of you were there when it happened. So here's the full story of what happened last night. Why is there a zip?
Zip.
Interloper 8. A Tuesday incident. A Tuesday.
You mean tell me this doesn't happen on a normal Tuesday?
No, it's not the Tuesday anymore, it's a Tuesday. Let's rewind
It's
a bit
Tuesday.
to about 9 p.m. yesterday. Books. I was working with the new live streaming / multitasking setup, specifically to run and manage multiple source games. And at about 11 p.m., I launched a test stream. It started out simple enough. Just play a few games for a bit. Answer some questions. Then call it a night. The stream went well for the first half hour. But something came up.
Hey guys. Sorry to cut this so... Hold on. Yeah, sorry to cut this so short. Something has come up. I'm gonna need to go for a couple hours. Yeah, maybe we can just do this tomorrow night. Or, yeah, I gotta go. It's actually pretty important. So I'm gonna actually have to head out. I'm gonna be gone for like 3 or 4 hours. So apologies. But I really do have to go. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, thanks for coming to the stream, though. Yeah, I will, I'll have to leave it at this for now. Tune back in next time. I'll let you guys know when I'm doing a stream again, okay? Sweet. Alright, catch you guys later. Thanks.
I needed to step away from work, but I accidentally left my stream running. It remained this way for about 20 to 30 minutes, until midnight came around. There goes Ravencheck.
Ravencheck.
This is Ravencheck. It's a custom process we created to help with investigating Interloper. It's programmed to run at exactly midnight every night. See, this is not unusual. I've been running this for over 3 months. But last night, it found something. Skybox.exe.
Oh boy.
Interloper came back. Oh wow. Voice change. Why did it return now and not last November? And why when I wasn't at home? If I'm not around when Ravencheck is triggered, it runs an automated process to generate demo files. It's called Project Skybox.exe. Project Skybox.exe is more like a fancy macro rather than an actual program. It's actually pretty simple. Open a bunch of source games and input the secret console command. With this process and my render PC, I can run up to 14 instances of source games at once. That's a lot of games. We wanted to make the most out of this small window of opportunity. The program is still unfinished, but thankfully everything worked as intended. Switching source, Day of Defeat. Switching source, TF2. Switching source, Half-Life 2, Episode 2. Bro's dying! Well, sorta. Switching source, Counter-Strike source. For example, we accidentally launched the original Counter-Strike instead of CSS, causing it to basically fail. The Stanley Parable. Similarly, the Stanley Parable also did not work. Probably because it launched a standalone game, rather than the classic source mod version. CSGO Legacy. CSGO was still incredibly laggy and unstable, and lots of the demos didn't even seem to launch properly. We also decided to try SFM by popular demand, and while it did generate demos, none of them worked. Despite the hiccups, the stream continued on. That was until the first Type 5 was generated. Oops.
Hi. 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 Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. Hi. Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Is it?
Yeah, it's a radio.
No. The man all the way over there, that's the umbrella man.
It took
right?
you long enough.
Yeah. Sorry, I have like that one on perception today for some reason.
Hi.
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 Do you think that could be like him trying to communicate?
Most
Hi.
probably.
Hi. Hi.
The chime!
Oh, hi.
No signal.
No
From
signal.
here, the stream crashed. But Project Skybox.exe continued. And that's all I know about what happened. In total, 465 demos were generated last night, along with 14 data maps, the most I've ever seen in one manifestation. That zip file is crunchy. As soon as I got back
Very.
home, I packed all the files and uploaded them.
Zip bomb.
Tuesday_manifest.zip. Link in description. And yes, we do have a drive download in the description.
Holy shit.
And yes, they work. The maps work. Want to give it a try?
If you're down.
Let's see. What we got here? Can I do this? Oh, my mouse is gone.
Holy shit.
Oh, it's back.
Imagine it is literally just a zip bomb. We just kind of like overfilled it.
It's not a zip bomb, trust me. Well, I download this. Let's keep on watching.
Alright.
You can find a link to the file and the full stream VOD in the description. You don't need to watch those. If you can, please help me look into them for more information. Already did. Just do be careful, as I haven't been able to review all of the files yet. Oh, whoops. Any help will be greatly appreciated. Especially since we lost the portal anomaly. Portal's back!
Portal.
At some point during the stream, Portal reverted back to normal. With no signs or files left behind. We still have more exploration planned in the demo void. But with Portal reverted, I'm worried that the investigations we've been working on have been compromised. That said, just to be safe, I'm going to leave last night's games running as is until we figured something out. Oh yeah, funny thing. When I got home this morning, I inspected the aftermath of everything. This was at about 7 a.m. this morning.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just surprised that it didn't melt my GPU. Jeez, let's see.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Half-Life 2 and Day of Defeat, both, seems to have worked perfectly fine. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, CSGO worked. Okay, that's good. I was worried about the pop-up box. Oh, damn it. We launched Counter-Strike 1.6 instead of Source. Aww. Okay, that sucks. Oh. Oh, did I? Oh. Yeah, I left Skybox open. Okay. That's right, because I was showing it before.
Watch closely.
Oh, did I?
Head.
Hi.
Remember the head position.
Oh. Yeah, I left Skybox open. Okay.
What?
Just the funny information.
That's right, because I was showing it before I left. I think
Oh,
I
it's
forgot
just
to close it.
following him.
Okay.
Oh.
So this has just been running the whole time. Doesn't seem like it tried to actually do anything. Like, makes sense. Although I feel like we should have, in retrospect. What about TF2? Oh.
Oh.
Oh, TF2 just crashed. What the fuck? How did that happen? Here, hold on. What was the... Yeah. What was the last demo this one generated, then? Let me see. Let's see. The last one was Data 84, right? Yeah, Data 84? Oh, no, probably not. Oh, 86, sorry. Let's see. Play demo, Data 86. Huh? Oh. It's just a type 3? Okay. Maybe it played for too long? Oh.
Anami lost connection to the server.
That must have been when it disconnected.
To reestablish and
Interesting.
failed.
Is that when the stream ended? Let me take a look.
Anami says bye-bye.
No, the stream... Oh, the stream ended, like, really quick. Is that on episode 2? Oh, so it kept going. Even after the stream crashed. What? What a mess. Jeez. Wait, what? What the fuck is that?
What?
What?
Welcome to Type 6.
What the fuck?
So now that you're up to speed, what the hell is even happening here?
Holy shit.
I finished downloading the files as well.
Hell yeah.
Let me just pop this back here. Go to downloads. Okay, so I'm not sure if I can actually play CSGO since it's, you know, kind of dead. Is it the SDK one? CSGO doesn't exist, you know. And it's not the SDK. I'm not sure how to get to have it. Because CSGO is now CS2. Oh, Legacy.
Oh, holy shit.
That should do it.
We love you, properties.
Oh, but this is gonna take a while. It's 14 gigs. Actually, not a while, but it's gonna take some time.
Oh boy.
Do I have Half-Life? I do have Half-Life 2, but I'm not sure. No, it exists. It's only the legacy version, though. And I'm not sure which demo file it was, by the way. So while I look into this, let's go to the next episode.
Mhm.
I'll get you guys up to speed when I have everything set up. Interloper 9. Something under the skybox. Tuesday, February 5th, 2024, an entity was captured in Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Switching source, CSGO Legacy. Oh, it's the ones the fun wanted me to show. The strange demo would slowly chug along for a few minutes. But why is it so slow? And what's with the strange movement? Perhaps it was because I was running several source games at the same time. Or maybe because one of those games was the source filmmaker. SFM was completely frozen while CSGO attempted to play the generated demo. I knew that it hadn't crashed here, since SFM was functioning normally when I returned home the following morning. So, what was SFM doing? A source filmmaker consists of two windows, the engine window and the QC window. Skybox.exe was only set to record the engine window, so we're not sure exactly what was happening on the QC window at the time. CSGO would produce two files afterwards, a demo file and a map file. Though the demo is highly unstable, we can better view the animation sequence within the generated map that came with it. Yeah, I guess we would want to test that out, but we can still look into it until we get to the map.
Yeah.
CSGO data3.bsp. Here's where it starts. So, let's see. I can, in the meantime, see how I can actually add maps. Oh, thank you, Anamade. Anamade actually said you must opt in to CSGO Legacy to view on source. That's funny. I'm at 69% and it's going up quite fast. So,
Nice.
yeah, 90%. That was quick. That was quite a quick install. Gonna give it that.
That was, holy shit.
Okay, let's go to browse local files. Let me get the notepad back up. CSGO. And was it number 3? In your game's root directory. Oh wait, no. I know. Oh, that window's frozen. Thank you. Huh. Okay, it's back. Okay, map and the data. There we go. Now let me launch this. I'm not sure if I can actually stream this game because I never tested it before. This is gonna be funny.
Gonna be the adventure of a lifetime.
Indeed, it's gonna be. And it is taking quite a while to launch it. See, oh, there it is. Let's see if I can use game capture on it. Oh, it crashed.
Holy shit.
It actually crashed on me. And it crashed Steam as well. Wait, no, Steam is back. Let's try again. TV Man playing Lethal Company.
No way.
I see you there. I see you. It crashed again.
Oh boy.
No. What am I streaming the video on? Not this. Okay, so I think I can end this. Get some more resources down here. Let's see. Let's try again. I want repo sessions, not lethal sessions. Repo is more fun.
Repo. Maybe one day we will play Repo. Oh shit. Maybe.
Give it time. Give it time.
Give it a sec.
I'm in.
Fuck yeah.
Let's see. Oh, god damn it.
Huh?
I need to do something. Properties. Dash. Allow. Underscore. Third. Underscore. Ori underscore software. Stefan, since when do you know that TV Man has voices inside his head? And how can you know that? Do you have telepathy?
Telepathy.
Oh, it crashed again. Of course.
Ugh!
Ugh. What can you tell us about TV Man that TV Man doesn't know about himself? Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
I would have seen him join Deltarune. Oh, it's visible. It's visible.
We're so back. Holy shit.
Let's see.
Please.
I need to enable console. Go to game, enable console. Stop the music. Music. There we go. Now open console. Play demo and data 3, I think. That was not it.
Oh boy.
Play demo data, or did it crash on the last data? Data 53 maybe? Oh. Nothing? Do I not have it? Data 52. Oh wow, that was laggy. Let me check which one was it. Or should I get into the map?
When in doubt, fuck it, we ball.
Not sure how to access custom maps though. Map. Data 3. I mean, it doesn't matter, just... Okay. Bots were kicked. What the heck?
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Oh! It instantly launches. Okay.
Fuck yeah.
I just moved a bit. I cannot move the camera, by the way. So I'm basically stuck. Oh, wait. Is it instantly going into a demo? That's interesting.
Hmm.
Anyway, you're saying it first hand with, you know, better quality than on stream right now.
Just follow that.
He got somewhere at least.
Hmm.
By the way,
Hmm.
it's a type
Well,
5, so you know you need to expect some stuff to happen.
oh boy. Also, Stefan said with type
Yeah.
5s, if you go to this spot in the map, where they start you turn into the demo. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
You should pay attention instead of reading the chat.
I am. Don't worry. Oh, hello. Did you see that on the bottom left?
Yes, it said goodbye.
Goodbye.
It is actually generating uh the maps. I forgot what their names were. Okay, spectate. Let's see. So now while I'm spectating, the thing is basically not happening.
Oh.
This is the spawn, right? It moves around here, it goes to here,
Here.
and then yeah, cube
It
maps.
falls. Yeah.
Not sure how much it falls.
Everything is dark, so I can't really see.
Yeah, me neither. Restart, I think. Map data 3. Let me try this again. Let me see if I can no clip. Oh, it starts exactly in the same spot. Um
Hmm.
so I can play the map normally.
Yeah.
So what happens if I'm the one that goes in here? I'm not sure if anyone ever tried this. Also, enable underscore cheats. No, I think it was cheats underscore enable. Oh, what? No. How was it? Oh, SV underscore cheats one.
Hmm.
No clip.
There we go. We're no clipping with this one.
Stefan, you're late. Took long enough. Okay, let's see. Oh wow. Love the lightning. No clip. So there is collision. That I at least know for sure. But I cannot see anything. There's no collision here. So this is the only spot with light. Hmm. Um. I'm not sure how to turn the lighting off. Oh, come on. CL underscore light switch. No.
No. Maybe.
Oh, Matt underscore full right. One.
Oh, there you go. That's bright. Jesus.
Yep, it's bright. That's not notification. Oh, that was it. Was actually. Never mind. I'm supposed to be able to break those. What the heck? You could even say it's full bright. Wasn't that the command I just inputted? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
What happens if I fall? Nothing. But it.
Oh, you just fall outside. What? Wait, hold on. Graffiti.
But yeah, this is the map. I'm not sure if I can trigger that attack specifically. Moving on. Before going forward, I'm gonna take a quick break. 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes. I need to go find
Rest
something.
up your voice.
No, it's not for the voice. I need to find something.
Oh.
Be right back.
Alright. Oh, take care. Okay. Hi, guys. How are we doing today? Me personally, I am ugh, but mostly 'cause I got out of work like a few hours ago, and I'm feeling the adrenaline going full force down, and ugh, still trying to run at night. True, holy transition. Uh, I also currently recording my chapter 3 100% playthrough, and I'm on the night part as well. I am suffering. Like, it's taken me multiple days to record this because of the night. But we're slowly getting there. Um, I mean, if you have tips, that'd be amazing. I have, yeah, a lot of it is just me skill issuing. Literally, it's just me skill issuing badly. Like, I'm probably like, when I go into the editing mode of that video, I'm probably gonna go on a rant of how badly I skill issued. I do have the Shadow Mantle, and I have it equipped on Susie, so she has that. I pretty much have like a pretty good setup. Um, like Susie has the Deal Maker and the Shadow Mantle. Chris has the Blue Ribbon and something else I don't fucking remember. Ooh, I forgot about the Devil's Axe. I could probably give that to Chris. I feel like they would probably have a better use for the Devil's Axe. Wait, how did you get? How were you defeating the knight without the Shadow Mantle? Did you do the other stuff? Just persisting, kind of true and kind of real. All right. Could do that. Give Susie the axe. But I feel like she does more damage with the axe she has now. I don't know why. You can buy S ranks. Thank you. Emotional support is very helpful. Thank you. But yeah, other than that, what's everybody up to? What's chat doing besides Delta Rune? Hell yeah. Minecraft! Dude, so I'm playing a mod pack with a few others, right? And it's like a Stardew Valley type of mod pack. It's really cool and really fun to play with. Editing hair color of a character. Oh boy. We love bullying our friends. Um, I think it's like a giant mod pack and it's called Sunlit Valley. I think there's Let's Do in there. I think Farmer's Delight is also in there. Don't know about Pam. Yeah, it's like a pretty giant mod pack though. It's really fun. I like it a lot. Um, trying to think of what other things. Seven Horses, Magic Mon, Farmer's Delight. Ooh, that's so cool. Aw. Oh, I don't know. You good? Honey, chew your food. Chew your food. Oh, like the little medicine thing. Ah. What the fuck? True. And Tylenol knocks you out like crazily. Knocks you out, like makes you sleepy. No? What is, doesn't make you sleepy? I don't know, it makes me sleepy whenever I take it. Uh-huh. Huh. Mm. Also, and Tylenol makes me sleepy. Also, no, I am not on art fight. I was thinking about doing it next year though. Considering this year I wanted to work on some personal projects more. One-sided conversations.
Oh yeah. I was still
Oh,
in.
chat can't hear you, Aries.
I was still in the BRB one. Um.
Chat can't hear you. Now you can. Now they can hear you.
Yeah. I was in the BRB screen where I have no audio of my microphone. I took it off intentionally, just in
Good
case.
job. Good job, hun.
Anyway, I just took Tylenol. It took me a bit more because uh, my dad uses the same pills. We each have our own bottles. Um, good job, Mr. Grimshaw.
Good job,
Thank you,
Mr.
guys. Thank
Grimshaw.
you for the support. So yeah, dad took my a whole bottle of pills and put it somewhere else instead of where I usually put it, which is fricked up. And yeah, I had to go into a treasure hunt for them and not wake him up because it is 1 a.m.
1 in the morning.
Anyway,
And
let us
that's why I
continue.
said Tylenol could make you sleepy, probably.
It doesn't make me sleepy. It's fine.
Well,
Let us continue. The map appears to be a regular copy of CS Office. Until you enter this hallway, which triggers the animation. So the hallway triggers the animation. I was right.
Hmm.
We already saw the animation, so I think we can... In case there's anything different, because it is on the PC that basically rendered all the things.
Silly music.
Hello. This would be one of the 3 Type 5 demos produced that day, which is Office Head, High Guy, and Gravel Grave. Gravel Grave I don't think is a Type 5, but sure. Though this would be the only one to cause SFM to freeze at the same time. Looking into SFM's elements folder, I found a mysterious new output file, through lacking a file type. This confirms my suspicions that SFM had begun rendering something. Source Filmmaker's renderer files by default use the TGA format. So adding TGA to the end of the file, we can see what SFM rendered out.
That is a person.
No, that's the character that we had. The source filmmaker is undoubtedly tied to the Interloper mystery, somehow. And this oddity is only one piece of the puzzle in helping us figure things out. What the hell is going on? This is an investigation into the source engine that has remained unsolved for almost 20 years. Begin intro. Interloper 9. Act 3. Manifest, that's it. So we've learned a lot from the manifest. In fact, we're still finding out more every week. So I'm not going to be able to cover everything. So let's start with the bigger picture. The Interloper mystery is a bit like a big puzzle, but with pieces like these, they fit together but don't make any sense as to why. The manifest greatly helped us by adding even more pieces to this puzzle of a mystery. However, it also made this entire investigation more difficult to understand. But the most unfortunate consequence was that it completely severed our lifeline. After the Tuesday incident, Portal and Portal RTX were completely reverted to normal. There is nothing left behind. Almost as if nothing had even happened in the first place. Portal was, in a way, our gate into the mysterious demo void at the center of our investigation. Losing this connection leaves us with no more leads to explore. Other than, of course, our jumbled puzzle. So this is the end then, right? Well, I thought so too, back in February after I uploaded the manifest. But that changed when we discovered the Project Skybox anomaly. So let's back up a sec. What is Project Skybox? Project Skybox. February
I think
5th,
it was
2024.
it was this patch right here specifically, actually, that kind of got me interested in like looking into the Interloper stuff to begin with. Like it was this one because I saw this artwork and I was like, what is the backstory on this one? And like I started researching a bunch of other backstories on other graffitis, and that's when I found out about the Hidden Umbrella Man one. But yeah, speaking of the Interloper stuff, you know, we are ready for the next time. You know, whether we have to wait until next November or some other time, you know, I think a bunch of you guys recommended that we like make a custom source mod and try to test with that. So like we started working on that a couple months ago, and it's been going pretty good. Yeah, like it's pretty bare bones though, but it is actually working. You know, so I think I've spent like a year working on this whole investigation thing. Oh yeah. You want to see it? Yeah, I can show it to you. Here, give me a second. I'll show you guys the progress we have so far. It's pretty bare bones though. It's not that exciting. Here, just give me a second. Yeah, okay, I'm launching it. Yeah. Yeah, so this is Project Skybox. It is just, you know, it's very basic, and like we want to keep it really basic. Mainly because we just kind of want to test like a really pure version of Source, but we're looking into adding like a lot of cool bells and whistles to this. You know, I'm thinking with a bit of time put behind it. Again, this is all very early, so we only have like, there's only some features here that can really be used in the investigation, but I'm thinking that like this could be a really useful way to work with the tool. But yeah, I can't wait to show it to you guys when it's done. We have a lot of ideas about what we want to put in this. I did add this already though. This is from the last investigation. It's a model I made for the presentation. Yeah, hold on guys, hold on. I'll be right back.
Wait, I was muted.
No, good job.
You might remember from Interloper 8 that I had accidentally left Project Skybox open in Terminal 3. Because some of you caught a glimpse of it when I was filming the aftermath from Tuesday. Well, actually, a lot of you noticed. Hi, I was one of them.
Oh, damn it. We launched Counter-Strike 1.6 instead of Source. Oh, did I? Oh. Yeah, I left Skybox open. Okay. That's right, because I was showing it before I left. I think I just forgot to close it. Okay. So this has just been running the whole time.
Did you notice something? Because initially, I didn't. Why is the presenter looking at me? Pay attention to her head. Anomade, what's up? Did you turn off the game? What do you mean? Which game? I don't know how or why, but I think we caught something in the Project Skybox window. Terminal 3. It's in Terminal 3. Did you turn off Terminal 3? No, it's still open. I'm just looking at the demos right now. Project Skybox wasn't even running commands. What makes you think it caught something? I'll explain later. Just make sure you do not turn anything off. Don't even load the map. We need to keep it running as is. We have since referred to this anomaly as Sky Ghost. Since February, I have kept this game running with no interruptions. No computer restarts, no updates to the mod, no changing of the maps or reloading of data. Just an unfinished source mod, a corrupted runtime, and an anomaly which may or may not be there. Sky Ghost on its own is a very weird oddity, so to better understand this, we need to touch back on the manifest. The manifest. There's a lot of information to parse in the Tuesday manifest, far too much for me to explain here. Thankfully, the community has significantly helped us with investigating these files. Since I uploaded the manifest, many of you have really helped us out with your own investigations, which has been very instrumental in helping us put things together. I have created and compiled a playlist of these investigations if you would like more info. You can find a link to this in the description below. In particular, INTERLOPER and Lucas Weird Stuff do a good job of highlighting everything that's important. They go into much more detail in their video, covering many of the most intriguing demos. For example, Data 89, with the soldier trying to solve a strange puzzle. I don't have Day of Defeat, by the way. Data 84 with the rare sighting of another plot inside the demo itself. So many Tuesday demos contain all sorts of oddities that have never been seen before, hence why making sense of any of this is more difficult to do right now. Though one thing has become very clear already, Interloper has changed. Type 6. Hi, I've been foreshadowing. You probably noticed something odd about demos that were generated. Many of them contain the same weird properties. Flying around the map, rapid precise motions, short to medium duration, emitting a sound. These demos are impossible to assign a type. So we're taking to calling them Type 6 demos.
3, 2, 1.
What makes them particularly interesting is just how common they are. Despite never being documented that they exist in the last 17 years. Is it really possible that they've been here the whole time, but just never observed until now? Or is this a sign of some significant change going on behind the scenes? If you go into the console and set host timescale to something, you can get a better sense of what these new demo files are exactly, identifying and sometimes deleting entities in the map. To me, the movements kind of resemble working in a program like the Hammer editor. Flying around in a viewport, editing entities, these movements are definitely not standard gameplay input. These input patterns are also reminiscent of another source-based application I use, the Source Filmmaker. SFM. My mouth is dry. After Interloper 5, many of you suggested investigating Interloper using the Source Filmmaker. But how does that make any sense? Source Filmmaker is generally thought to be a source-based animation tool, but what a lot of people might not know is that Source Filmmaker is also a full-source game under the hood. The DM editor is real. Specifically, it's a specialized version of TF2 running on a branch of Alien Swarm. I really wasn't expecting much when we included it within demo macro, and yet, these 35 demos that it produced have been the most interesting so far. None of these demo files seem to work when trying to play them back in SFM. However, cracking them open and looking at the demo headers reveals that these demos are for other source games? Indeed, taking these files and moving them to the correct games reveal they are fully functional. And they all mostly seem to be the Type 6 demos. So, if you haven't noticed, we started getting these Type 6 demos the moment he started having SFM loaded in the background as well. Does that make any sense? Probably. Francis is dead. The SFM is full of these demos, which seems to solidify my theory about Type 6 being tied to source engine editors. Then, the density of Type 6 anomalies is very interesting to see here. But the greatest oddities in this whole collection are the DMX demo files. Some of these output files aren't even demo files to begin with. Open some of them up and you'll see this. A DMX file header. In source, DMX files are a multi-purpose format for storing all sorts of information. And for SFM in particular, they are used to store what are known as session files. Here's an example of SFM's Meet the Heavy DMX. It's essentially a container for clips, sounds, and raw animation data, making it somewhat similar to demo files in the sense they both store in-engine data. So let's try changing the file type to these DMX demos into DMX, then let's try to load them into SFM.
I'm sorry? Is this actually loading? Oh my god, it's actually loading. What? Oh, okay, that's creepy. I'm not moving the camera, that's moving the camera.
There's a lot to unpack within these files, such as the session names. F-Sky. We're still actively investigating these 21 files, as they seem to contain lots of relevant information regarding the nature of interloper demos. But what's undeniable so far is the curious link to Type 6 demos. Diving into these files further, we can also find a strange link to the Type 5 demos. A specific hallmark of interloper data maps. Hidden messages. 6 messages. This is TF Demo 23. This is one of the rare few demos that generates a map to go along with it. ELX. A piece of map text in a void. This map is specifically tfdata2.psp. If we decompile and look at the map, we see a lot of familiar information. Take a look over at the letters and we find a strange entity placed on it. Game_text. Looking into the properties, we can see a message written into the entity's message text. The full message is, I think MapGen started learning how to type for AI. This messages as
AY.
AY. Yeah, sorry, AY.
Okay.
TV man, stop playing games. We're in class.
We're in class. It is time to learn.
This message is unlike most others we've seen before. But why is it here in the map? Yeah, I and Y are pretty similar, to be fair. But
That
I
is
need to learn to
true.
pronounce shit. Therefore, I'm gonna beat myself until that happens.
No! No!
Not
Don't beat
actually,
yourself up!
not actually beating myself, D. It's... What's a weekend?
Yeah, right? Like, wait, what's a weekend?
Yeah, like, what's a weekend?
Hold on. Shit, I wish I had a weekend.
Can we have a weekend?
Maybe.
Anyway.
Thursday and Tuesday.
Oh my god.
It's Tuesday, isn't it, bruv?
This isn't the only map here with a hidden message. The full message is, why does this one keep trying to build mazes? And checkered ball isn't really the best prize for GE. Or was it JE?
G or J.
JE. Huh. I think it's JE. Dot//data.psp. Oh, day of defeat is Dodd. I'm gonna read this just for the funnies. So Stefan's status is, British motherfuckers be like, oi love, nice legs. What time do they open way? I cannot do that way long. Sorry. I did it for the funnies.
You did it for the funny. Uh-huh.
Episode 2, Data 2. The full message is, where did this come from? Was this in the dataset? Check for overfitting. For
Anyways,
JE.
I'm gonna DM you something real quick.
I'm scared.
Sorry, the demons.
Hey, stream. Be right back. Generally, game_text entities are intended for... God damn it, Anamade. Let me read. Displaying text on screen. But it seems like wherever this data is coming from, they're being used to annotate something inside these maps. This wouldn't be the only format by which these messages would be hidden. This is data 9 in Half-Life 2. If you've ever loaded this demo yourself, you might know that it's very long. Though everything just stays frozen in place, not much is happening. If you press Shift F2, you can open the demo playback window. And you might notice that the tick counter keeps counting up, past the limit. This demo file is corrupted, so it's unable to terminate the demo, which causes it to run forever. So what causes this file to corrupt? If we open up the file with the text editor, we can clue into what's causing this corruption. And we find a new hidden message. For all, server message 47. The whole thing is borderline unrecognizable, lol. I thought about fixing it, but I'm almost more curious to just leave it be and check in every 5 to 10 years to see what the hell it's doing. Does all of this feel familiar? Hidden messages in corrupted files, messages marked for names and initials, incomprehensible mysterious origin? Yes. Interloper. The end. It really feels like we've finally come back full circle. I began this investigation back in 2021, nearly 3 years ago, and though I haven't been able to put this puzzle together, I've been able to figure out some details. The origin of these source engine oddities is undoubtedly a server, and these servers have some form of connection to a company called F-Sky. Secondly, these servers communicate special information using the source engine as a medium. And third, the system probably exists for someone or something. All the way back at Interloper 2, we managed to gain a thread into the server by pure chance. And the likelihood that we will ever be able to replicate these conditions again is very low. About 0.02% as our estimates. And it's very unlikely we'll ever be able to gain access again, especially if the server has become aware of this investigation and tries to keep us away. So, in a lot of ways, this is the end. At least, that's what I initially assumed. But now it has become clear that Interloper has left us with one final gift. Sky Ghost.
Yeah, I have no idea. I've been watching it for hours and I haven't really seen it do anything. So you're sure we can't try restarting?
So let us preface this by saying we do not yet understand Sky Ghost. In fact, we're still not 100% sure this anomaly is still in our runtime, so we need to be extra cautious. Here's why. Interloper 9.
This is a
runtime
simplified
clock.
explanation, so bear with us. So, when you load up a game, basically any game, the program loads the code and data into the RAM of the computer. It's kind of like when you imagine something, you simulate it inside your brain. Your computer puts everything together and manages the data all in a similar way. Though it's not the correct term, we're going to refer to this as a runtime. We suspect that something from the Interloper server has somehow transferred into the runtime. This explains why Interloper oddities only show up in-game and never in the files. That's because Source only uses the files as a template to build the game runtime, sort of like a blueprint. So really, Interloper, and by extension Sky Ghost, are runtime anomalies, not game anomalies. So, in order to preserve it, we need to keep the runtime functioning with no interruptions. This means we can't restart the game, update the project Skybox mod, or even change the map, since a map change could potentially purge our runtime of the Sky Ghost. We first need to figure out if something is really in here. And if there really is something here, we need to figure out how it ticks in that same time frame. There's no room for us to take any risks here, so we're going to keep this experiment contained. Because all it'll take is one crash, freeze, or power outage, and that'll be it.
Interloper 9. Via logs for anomaly. Sky Ghost investigation. February 8th, 2024.
Yeah, I don't want to test my luck with flying outside of the skybox too far, because I'm actually not sure if we fix that crash in this version of the mod. I've just been circling it for a while to see if it'll do that, like, staring thing again, but no luck. It's just completely frozen. So, you're probably seeing this video 1 week after the Tuesday incident. So, for the time being, we're still going to be referring to this thing as the Sky Ghost, which is the name that we came up with. We're not still sure if it's here. We've been watching it for a while, but it's not really doing anything anymore. So we're probably just going to keep watching it for about another week and see if we can get it to do anything. If not, we'll probably just move on from here. So yeah, just a little update on this. We just need to verify that it's actually still here and it didn't leave us. You know, maybe it left after the interloper timer ran out or something. Hard to say.
February 9th, 2024.
Alright, so I'm kind of running out of ideas. Though I've been thinking back to Interloper 8, not mine, I mean Entity Capture, and how he was kind of in a similar situation to us, you know, something about dealing damage can make them more active. From a technical perspective, it might make some sense, because in the Source engine, there are various entities where they actually can react to damage by, like, triggering events and executing themselves, so it's not out of the question. But the problem is, there's only a single weapon in this mod, the rip-off physics gun, so we can't, like, shoot it or anything. And the map is also just the benchmark map, so there's no damage triggers. Ent Fire may or may not be working. We might have broken it. I've tried, it's not really doing anything. So, I'm curious if anybody has some good ideas for doing some damage testing. Let me know.
February 16th, 2024.
Huh? Wait, what the hell is this? Did we put an error here? Oh. Oh. No.
Hi.
I saw you.
Hello.
My heart actually skipped a beat there for a second. No, we still got something here. There's something crazy going on here. Was that you? Did you put the error here, huh? Is there any way we can figure out what model this is trying to load?
February 17th.
Alright, a bit of an
2024.
update. I did something kind of stupid. So basically, I loaded every single source model and texture asset that I possibly could. The error is not around anymore, but if another one does get spawned up, I think we're going to be able to see what it might be. I am a little worried about it being able to spawn assets. However, assets are something that you can hot load in source, so this won't require a restart. So, if that happens again, we can actually take...
March 4th, 2024. May 15th, 2024.
Yeah, you never saw that? So, okay, it's TF's demo 43. So if you pop it in, you see that it ends early, right?
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Well, that's because of this secret message right here. If you remove the message and save the file...
First of all, not sure what this is or how it got here. Expunging this for now. Check later.
Hmm.
Then we can replay it, and...
Mission begins in 30 seconds. Mission begins in 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, what the hell, right? This one is very unsettling, but Now the other one is the Day of Defeat one. Wait. Wait, yeah, hold on. Did you hear that? No, what is that? Oh no, of course. I keep it running all the time. Huh?
Hi.
Holy shit.
Hello?
So yeah, this is basically the end of the numeral episodes.
Holy shit.
So for today, I think we should watch one more,
Okay.
which is Interloper A, Ghosts in the Data.
Do you see this? She still seems to be obeying the laws of physics here, but ever since we activated her, she's just kind of been doing this. You know, hovering around, navigating, spawning models, playing sounds. Yeah, like that. Playing sounds. Oh, and this. Yeah, so she spawned this before I activated her, and I think I have an idea why. I think she's watching the demos. Yeah, like, watching them with me.
Source Engine Anomaly. A few months ago, we began investigating the Sky Ghost oddity. In Strange NPC, we captured. Oh, a strange NPC, my bad. We captured in a Source Engine runtime. Quick timeline. Tuesday incident to 2/6/24 spawn to 3/4/24 Sky goes to water to activation window to 5/15/24 dance anomaly to active period. Sky Ghost behavior. We have been observing the behavior patterns of the Sky Ghost since activation. Sky Ghost does two types of things, active effects and passive effects. Connecting dots. It has become evident that Sky Ghost can be used with the Interloper demos, which makes sense since she comes from the same server as said demo files. But in order for me to explain how, I'll need to walk you through my last couple of weeks. Otherwise, none of this will make sense. Sky Ghost active effects. First, you need to know about the Sky Ghost active effects. We're using the term active effects because these are sporadic bursts of activity, usually happening at random. See these videos? Combined spawn, video number 2.
Oh, wait, hold on. I think it made a sound. What?
What the?
What? Animating? Oh. What? What even is this? It's just floating now.
Video 3. Player follow.
Okay, so... Okay, it's been like weeks without anything happening. It's just been pretty dormant, but all of a sudden today it just started doing this. It's, look. It's just following me. What is... I've never seen it do this before. I can't seem to make it go away either. It's been doing this for like 10 minutes, too. Oh. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh. It's crazy. That was weird.
Video number 4. Sandwave. Hi.
Well,
These 4 occurrences are the only 4 active effects we've seen so far. In between these events, Sky Ghost is usually dormant. Well, almost. Passive effects. In between active occurrences, Sky Ghost goes in through a cycle. Most of the time she is in this state, just T-posing, aka dormant. However, from time to time, about every 48 to 72 hours, it begins the cycle by instantly teleporting to a new location. In step 3, it plays a random sequence of 3 sounds.
Percent.
And finally, in step 4, the model glitches out and remains this way for 1 to 2 minutes. Then, back to dormant. Hidden data. Interloper demos have data hidden within them. Previously, we only suspected this was the case, but now we know it for sure. SFM data 35.dem. In the Tuesday manifest, we found several demos with hidden data, but SFM data 35 revealed a new depth to this fact. Video 5, data 35 investigation.
So, everybody on the public Discord has been talking about data 35 from the SFM poll, and taking a look at it, it is indeed a weird one. Yeah, so everything looks pretty normal. Package request from poll. big clip. This all tracks with all of the other hidden SFM sessions, right? Now, what makes this one extra weird is that floating objects. I don't think any of the other ones had like other objects moving in this way. Some of those objects might look familiar to you because it's the pod. So it just so happens that the final demo that we receive from SFM contains the exploration pods that we used. And this is pretty exact, too, just looking at it. This is, like, exactly what I built out, which makes it particularly interesting. You might notice the camera's not here, and that's because there is a camera here. It's the pod camera. It actually added it. So that's weird enough on its own. So somebody else on the public Discord actually caught this before we did. But if you go in the element viewer and you go to the MISC bin, there's a bunch of commands in here where it's basically executing commands to display quirky little messages in the console. It's kind of weird, but apparently that's pretty normal in these, based on what we found so far. But this session, and this session only, contains in the MISC bin another session. So if you right-click this and then you export it as a DMX, it turns out it is indeed another SFM session. And so if we open that, you can see what it was. There's just a random SFM tutorial. So I happen to recognize this, that this is the tutorial scene for Source Filmmaker, like the one that is used to teach you how to use Source Filmmaker. Anybody who's used it recognizes this immediately. But what's interesting is just that this was hidden not just one, but 2 layers deep within the demo file that we generated, demo 35. And I feel like this confirms a suspicion I've had since day one. It's only making sense to me now that these demos seem to contain a lot more than what they let on. Like, there's more going on here. So, question is, right, we can extract and extrapolate it in these sessions, but what about the regular demos? Do you suppose that the actual demos might have something hidden inside of them and we just don't know how to look at it yet?
Uncovering hidden data. These are all the pieces we need to start uncovering something new. The following clips will demonstrate how. Video 6. Thinking about demos. Aname has found the amputator.
You know, I've probably looked over this map like hundreds of times at this point. You know, this was actually one of the first Type 5 maps I ever generated. Actually, this was the first one that I ever got. There's something about this one that makes me think that I missed something. Like, there's something else here that I just have not found yet, and nobody has found yet. Hmm. You know, I've never really given it much thought. Why does it always build cube maps? Like, why is that such a common thing? Like, that can't just be a coincidence, right?
Cube map testing, video number
You know,
7.
I'm not sure if we ever tried this. So maybe this is a bit of a long shot. But I have this demo open, the infinite demo. I'm just gonna see what happens if I try to build cube maps while the demo is running. Now, no, nothing special really. Interesting. I think this is just a dead end.
Video number 8, risky test.
Okay. First off, apologies. I didn't ask you first before trying to do this test. If this breaks everything, I apologize, but it should work. Okay, so a little bit of background for everyone else. This is... I'm gonna try and build cube maps inside of the Project Skybox mod. Now, at the same time, I also have the Infinite demo running over here, so that's good. But what I'm gonna try to do is build the cube maps and just see if something weird pops up in the pictures or something. I don't know. Or if something happens. Now you might say that that is gonna crash the game. Well, you see, we anticipated that some cube map shenanigans might happen at some point, so we actually, we neutered the command so that it doesn't reset the map. So after building cube maps, it should just return to the game normally. Now, we tried it, we tested it too, so it should be working as intended. It's a little risky though, I will admit. And there is a chance that this could break everything, but I kind of really just need to see what'll happen. Alright, let's give it a go. It's working. Okay, that looked more or less normal. No crashing, though. Alright. Well, at the very least, this just confirms that cube maps really are a dead end. Okay. I hate to bring this up again, but I was doing some more research on exactly how the cube map command actually works, and I discovered an interesting little exploit where if you start building cube maps, like I'm going to build cube maps now, if you go into the source filmmaker and you start rendering a blank movie, you'll actually start rendering the cube maps from the other game.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure this is a well-known, funny little interaction. What I was wondering is what would happen...
Double runtime test, video 9B.
Over here, brother.
One sec.
We're waiting for D to come back.
I'm sorry, I'm back when I'm called.
No worries.
Holy shit, that actually worked.
SFM output file.
So, this exact combination of things made this? I can't believe I was about to give up on this. Okay, this is actually quite something.
Video 10, replication failure.
Never mind. I don't get it.
Damn.
I followed the exact same steps, and it did not work this time. I even tried it on another demo as well. Look, just another blank video file. So no idea what I did wrong. I'm gonna have to figure something out. I feel like I'm finally onto something.
Video 11, state confirmation.
Oh.
Aha! Oh, I knew it was something weird. I knew it was something weird like this. It's always something weird like this. So, okay. So it is still possible. It was not just a fluke. I just have to make sure I'm only doing it whenever Sky Ghost is in step 4 of the passive cycle. What? Okay, this already doesn't make any sense. Why? How are you doing this? Now we're on to something.
Cube map examination. We're referring to this new process as cube map examination. This discovery has only really come to fruition a few days ago, so I haven't had the chance to examine all the hidden data yet. This is mainly because running a cube map exam has to happen at a very specific time every 2 to 3 days. The following are the other 2 cube map exams we've managed to run so far. Video number 12, cube map exam TF data 46. It's a FM output file. What the heck? QMap exam fortress.dem. SFM output file.
It's funny. This is like exactly as I remember it. There it is.
Next steps. I will begin running cube map exams on the rest of the demo files. I'll try to get as many of these demos done as possible with the time we have left. On my Discord, I've created a new channel for submitting demos for using this analysis. I will try to analyze what I can. I'll try my best to get back to you all with more results as soon as I can. I'll keep you all in the loop. Sorry this is really late edit, but something weird just happened. Interactivity. I was just doing a last minute test. Interaction experiment video 14.
Hey, so I had a really silly idea. Let's see. You know, there actually is a way to play sounds in the source engine. I was just thinking about that. If you type play plus a sound name, you can play a sound. I want to see if she reacts to that. Anything? Let me play another one.
Shouldn't we be doing something?
So you just don't care, huh? Maybe it can't hear sounds. Oh, I have a really funny idea. How about the classic? This one. Oh. Oh. Okay. No way. Where'd it go? No. Normally just... Huh? Where did it go?
I want to show you something. So, right here, when the chime is played...
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
No way.
Do you see it? In front of the door.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Where'd it go?
And it's gone.
It's gone.
Oh.
No. Normally just... Huh? Where did it go? I don't see it. Is this like a passive cycle thing? But I saw it move. Normally it'll just teleport. It'll like insta-teleport. I don't know where it went. Okay, maybe I'll have to check in the water. Kind of like flew away.
Oh, the message
Okay, I'm
did not
unsure
show
if it
on
actually
screen,
reacted to what I did,
stream.
or if that was just coincidence.
Huh, weird.
Oh. What? Hold on, did that move? What? Oh, I'm still moving. How did I die? I thought we disabled death in this mod. Oh, no, no, no. What? No. I'm not controlling that. Okay. No, my hand is off the keyboard and mouse. That is acting purely on its own.
That's what you get for messing with the sounds.
Can't move.
Dumbass.
Let me hold on. Someone's got to be messing with me. No, it's still going. I literally just unplugged my router. Okay. What? Oh no, okay, I just clicked on something. I'm what? No way. What did I do? How do I go back? Escape? Oh, yeah, that. I can't do anything. Okay, I need to be careful. This is definitely an effect. Something is happening. Oh God, I really hope this doesn't crash. I really hope this doesn't lead to a crash. We've never seen behavior like this, have we? This is, Okay, I'm not gonna touch anything. Like... Okay. Hold on.
Thankfully, my game didn't crash. But now it's stuck in the floor. I'll come back with an update as soon as I can. To be continued.
Boy.
What? So.
Holy shit.
What do you think so far?
Whoa. Wow. So now it can like control the player basically when it's down. Or
We're
dead,
not
basically.
sure if that's the player model. It looks like it. It has the gun. Not the portal
Yeah.
gun.
But like the gun.
Yeah.
Or maybe like not the player model, but a player model. Like a replica.
Could be. It probably added that player model to have it like a funny thingy. So I'm expecting Anami to have that as the player model, but we're not sure. At least I am not sure. Skybox is indeed a Half-Life mod. It's made in Source Engine, that's for sure. Anyway,
this is very good to know.
We are currently 11 months away from today. So we are less than a year away.
Holy
and
shit.
we're getting close to the end of what was uploaded so far. It should have that low poly Half-Life 2 player model, which is what I'm also thinking. But I cannot be sure.
Cannot be asked.
So yeah. This was Interloper A. This was Interloper Part 2 for a stream. And next week we're gonna be checking the rest of it because we have another 2 videos with 2 hours on them.
Oh boy, this ought to be fun.
That's gonna take a while. So that's why I'm splitting this into another part.
Yeah, because that's gonna be at least 2.5 hours.
Exactly. And while I feel much better, I want to not overdo it just yet.
That is understandable, and also you are still kind of recovering.
I am, which sucks. So yeah, this was the Interloper. A
The Interloper.
look into it kind of stream.
Hmm.
Part 2. And next week, once again on a Saturday, we'll be finishing the Interloper series, what we have so far. Now,
yeah.
I cannot promise I'm gonna post the first video of the Interloper before next week's stream. I still have like a lot of stuff to do. I'm still writing on a script, and I'm still checking all the information I can. So yeah, while I cannot promise, I can say that I'm gonna do my best. Now without any further ado, because it is late and I need to get some sleep. Which is funny coming from me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, coming from you,
But
Mr. Grimshaw.
sleep makes the best recovery. That's
Yeah.
one thing I learned about sleep. So yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Probably see you tomorrow for some more Doom and Slash. And yeah, have a great rest of the day / night / sleep well or whatever.
True, and make sure you guys subscribe to Aries Grimshaw.
Yes, Aries goes to
Means a
bed
lot.
on his own terms. Welcome.
Yeah, Aries going to bed on his own terms is insane.
Welcome
Never
to
seen it before.
Welcome to Sick Aries arc.
Sick Aries arc only lasts a week because that's how long sickness is.
It's been like almost 2 weeks since I got the first sign of sickness.
Has it been 2 weeks already?
1.5. Kinda.
Holy shit.
But yeah. It was last Friday actually. No, it's a week and a bit.
Yeah, a week and a day.
So yeah. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you all in good terms and not sick like me next time. Bye bye everyone.
Bye bye.